Hello, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to Queen and Queen's World, the real. It's your girl Queen in the building. How y'all guys doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Today is Testify Thursday. Yes, guys, Testify Thursday. So I'm going to tell of the goodness of God. So I'm going to tell y'all my little piece of another story. I don't know if I told you guys this. I don't think I did. Okay, so February of 2001, I was pregnant with my first child ever, baby girl. I was floored. I was so excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted a baby. I've always wanted it to be a girl. So I guess that wasn't God's plan for me because he took my baby. And I'm at peace with it now. At first, I could not understand. I was like, why? But let me tell you how it happened. So I was 5 months pregnant. And at that time, I was having a lot of complications during the pregnancy. And then this particular night, I started bleeding. I was having a lot of pain. I started bleeding everywhere. And my ex-husband then picked me up because I couldn't even, y'all, I was using the bathroom, but I could not get up off the toilet because I was in so much pain. And he came and picked me up, put me in the car, flew me to the hospital. And they told me, they were like, this baby is not going to make it. They put pills up me to make me dilate. So I dilated, and my dad, I remember so clear, him being in the room with me. It was a whole bunch of them in the room with me. But I remember my daddy and mama praying over me, praying over my stomach, and claiming my baby to be here. And all I could think was, God, let your will be done. And I didn't understand why I was saying that. I'm like, why am I saying let your will be done? And see, back then, guys, like they say stuff is superstitious, but if you dream of fish, somebody's pregnant. Well, my mom dreamt of these little tiny fish, and she said they were beautiful fish, colorful fish, but she was cleaning them in the sink, but these were little tiny babies that went down the drain. Like, she couldn't catch them. She was trying to catch them from going down the drain, and she couldn't. They just slid down the drain. And little did I know, that was showing me that my little baby was not making it. She didn't make it. And we didn't understand the dream then, but when it happened, my mind instantly went to that. So back to the story, the doctor came in and he was like, the baby's not going to be breathing when she come out or whatever. So again, my parents started praying over me, and I had the baby. I named her Angel Elizabeth. Elizabeth is my grandmother on my mom's side, my mom's mother. That's her middle name. So I named it after her. And her name is Angel Elizabeth. And y'all, my baby was breathing. My baby was breathing when she came out. She was breathing. And that just goes to show you that God does answer prayer. But his will still had to be done. So he answered the prayer that that baby be breathing when she came out, and she lasted for 2 hours. But she died in my arms, y'all. She took her last breath in my arms. And I didn't understand. I'm like, God, why? I became quiet, bitter, angry. I had so many mixed emotions, literally zombified, numb. And I'm like, I would go in service in church. I wouldn't feel anything. I was just totally numb because I couldn't understand why my baby was not here with me. I didn't understand that. But the enemy was trying to, I guess he didn't want me with a child. I don't know. Because I got, I moved past that and ended up getting pregnant with my second husband. And like 6 months after being with him, I was pregnant. And I'm like, God, what? Like, you moving, you doing your thing now, but I was scared, y'all, because not only did I lose my first baby, I got pregnant again with my first husband and lost that baby. The sac developed, but the baby never formed. So I was like, okay, God, I'm just done. I wasn't thinking about kids no more because the emotional state that I was in, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. And he then blessed me with another one. This time with this husband, which is the one I told you I left. Y'all, I ended up pregnant again. And this time, I was like completely nervous. I was scared. I was considered high-risk pregnancy because of the previous miscarriages. And they literally monitored me. I was at the doctor every week. They were making sure I was good. And I thank them for that. I was going to St. Vincent's, they pray with you, uplifting, encouraging. And each appointment, they would pray with me at my appointments and stuff. So I knew I was in good hands. But y'all, let me tell you how the enemy tried again. We were at Sonny's. My baby son was due October 31st. His due date was October 31st. So September 29th, we were going to eat at Sonny's, which is another nickname for Sonny. My son, Sonny. That's what we call him. We were at Sonny's and we were celebrating my aunt Diane's birthday. And I had told my mom, my cousin, God bless the dead, LaToya, she was there with me, sitting at the booth with me. And I was telling my mom and her how I didn't feel much movement from the baby. I'm like, because he's a very active baby, y'all. He's a very active baby. And I'm like, I didn't feel much movement from him. And I'm like, what is going on? And we had been like, we went fishing that day. My husband at the time was like, I'm just going to keep you under me, make sure everything is good. We went fishing and still I didn't feel that movement. So I was explaining to my mom now, like, I didn't feel the movement all day. We was out and about. I didn't feel anything. I felt a little faint movement go across my belly, but that was it. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So mom was like, call the doctor, tell them what's what and see what they say. They may want you to come in. Well, their response was, have you lost your mucus plug? And I'm like, no, I haven't lost the mucus plug. Nothing. They was like, okay, well, if you lose your mucus plug, then you need to come on in. So I was like, okay. Well, at dinner, Mama was like, drink a Coke, girl. You gonna be fine. I bet he'll get the moving around then. Drink a Coke. So I drank a Coke. Y'all, I guess the caffeine got him to move around. He got up under my rib cage, balled up. I was in so much pain, y'all. My water broke right there in the restaurant. I'm like, oh my gosh, after drinking the Coke. So my cousin, she had her baby. She had 4 babies, y'all. Little as a toothpick. Had 4 babies. She was like, unbothered. Oh, girl, come on. Come in the bathroom. Ain't nothing. Your water just broke. She was so lax about it. And it calmed me down because she wasn't trying to get rowdy. She like, girl, that's here. Get these paper towels and stuff your panties with these. Girl, y'all, when I tell you that was my baby, God bless the dead, that was my baby. But her birthday was just August 20th. So, but she was like, girl, your water broke. You fine. Stuff these paper towels in your underwear. We about to go to the hospital. So we flew to the hospital. My family finished eating dinner. They was just gonna come over because they know, you got to get set up. You going into labor, whatever. Y'all, they ended up having to do an emergency C-section because the cord was wrapped around Son's neck twice and twisted all the way down. Y'all know how those back in the day telephone cords was, where they be wrapped like that, those spiral cords. They say that's how it was wrapped around his neck. He wasn't getting any oxygen. He wasn't getting anything. That explained the faint movement. And they told me, had I not come when I did, y'all, let me tell you, God knew, because they told me earlier, if you lose your mucus plug, then come. I was waiting to lose the mucus plug to see when to go. Y'all, I wouldn't have known. God made my water break. No, that made me go. I knew I had to go to the hospital then. So he caused my water to break for me to get to the hospital, because they told me, had I not come when I did, my baby would not be here today. And I praise God, from whom all blessings flow, because he knew I could not take the death of another child. I would not have been able to deal with that. I would not. I still hadn't gotten over. I still deal with the death of my baby girl to this day. I still deal with that, but I'm a lot stronger. I'm a lot stronger with it. But February 13th, that's her birthday. She was a love baby. And how about he blessed me with Kennedy, February 13th. Princess K, our God baby, her birthday, February 13th. God has a sense of humor. He turned that around for me. Because instead of me being sad every February 13th and Valentine's, he put this little love baby in my life. And now I celebrate that day. And she knows about Angel. She knows. She knows that's her birthday twin. But God allowed son to be here. And it's a reason he's here. He keeps me going, y'all. He keeps me going. I love him with all that I am. He's 16. He'll be 17 September 29th. That's my Libra. That's my Libra. But when I tell y'all, I am a living witness that God will do it. You hear me? He will do it. He'll turn it around for your good. No matter what the situation is, it may be bleak. It may seem like you just have no way out. But he turned that thing around. He knew I wouldn't have been able to deal. He knew. And the funny thing is, they didn't tell me that my baby wouldn't be here. My baby was dead when he came out. They had to resuscitate him. They did not tell me that. Y'all, I found that out when I went to his appointment and nosed in his records while I was sitting in the office being nosy. And I saw that. But God knew, because I wouldn't have been able to deal. And he didn't want me to flip that hospital out. He knew, y'all. He knew. So I thank him for my baby. That's my heart. That's my miracle. That is my miracle. And we still acknowledge Angel Elizabeth. She's our firstborn. And Gabe knows that he has his sissy. He knows about his sister. He sure does. He sure does. And we celebrate her February 13th. We sure do. But I had to give y'all my testimony because God never fails, y'all. He never fails. Just the fact that he caused my water to break, knowing that would make me go to the hospital. That would make me go get seen about. What if I would have went to sleep just waiting, thinking you good till you lose your mucus plug? My baby would have been stillborn. But God, y'all. But God. Oh my God, y'all. But God. Who wouldn't want to serve him? He's awesome. He's so awesome. I love him with everything in me. He has just been proving himself over and over and over again. Y'all, we serve a mighty God. There's nothing too hard for him. Trust him. Believe him. Trust in him and believe in him. He's real, y'all. He's real. I know for myself he's real. He is real. Try him for yourself. Try him, y'all. I love y'all. Queen and Queens World, love y'all. Thank you for listening to my testimony. I had to testify of his goodness because I think about all the magnificent things he's done for me. I could not have been here today, y'all, but God. My baby could not have been here today, but God. But God. That's what you tell your situation. But God. I don't care what it looked like, but God. I don't care what it feels like, but God. But God. I love y'all. Queen and Queen World, the real loves y'all. We appreciate your support. Share this video out. We love y'all. I can't say it enough. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all rock. You hear me? Y'all rock. Don't forget, guys, live every moment, laugh every single day, and love beyond words. I'm out this piece, y'all. All right? Queen will be here tomorrow with Faith Friday. So y'all stay tuned. All right? We love y'all. Mwah. Peace.